Hi, Pat here. I have an Akai reel-to-reel tape deck, model GX-285D. These are made right around 1974. It does power on, and it will start. I'm getting no sound out of it. So it's a rather unique tape deck. It has the glass and crystal heads, and it's got Dolby on it, and it's also auto reverse. So I'll take out of its cover and see what I can find. I got it out of its case, got the front cover off, and everything looks very clean inside of here. It's in very nice shape. Around the back here, this plug here broke. So my best guess is that's why I didn't get no music out of it. I crazy glued this thing back on. I put a couple zip ties in there just to make sure. Who knows about crazy glue anymore, but that fits them nice and tight. Let's see if this thing will play. Well, it is playing. And it will reverse. Here's a look at the bottom where all the electronics are. And I've worked on a lot of Akais that are like this. The boards just pop out. Easy to work on. Here's the system control board. I replaced most of the caps. Most of them are Panasonic's FC series. There's a couple Nichicons in there too. Right there you see one of the old ones. And there's one, the new one. You see the size difference. And this thing just slides into those slots there. It's one thing I like about Akai. Most of it's easy to work on. Here's the power supply board. And it took a little bit of effort to get this thing to come loose. The whole side here had to come off. But I'll start recapping that. I got this power board recapped. Most of them are Nichicon PW series. There's a few Panasonic's FCs in there. But I'll get this thing back in. I got the power supply mounted back in. One problem I had was trying to put this side piece on. These buttons here were jamming up. So I had to get it just right so they wouldn't jam. That wasn't too bad. Then I made a mistake. I reached back in while I was assembling. I touched one of these caps and did give my hand a little tingle. Nothing too much, but just enough to let you know that they do hold a charge. These are the two record amps out of this, and I recapped this one already. When I was doing this one, and those couple little changes. This one right here is a 6.3 volt 47 microfarad cap, and this one here, same cap, was a 16 volt 10 microfarad cap. I checked this up compared to the schematics. This one's right. This one, they put the wrong cap in at the factory. I got all these boards recapped. There was 10 of them. These here are the playback amp. It's the playback Dolby. It's a record Dolby. Record amp. Oscillator. And the output amp. And I numbered them all. So as you can see, all the slots are the same. I had this thing playing, and forward it worked fine. But in reverse, I wasn't getting the left channel. On this thing, when it's in reverse, this playhead goes in. And I had to take apart to see just how the mechanism worked. But it's an adjustment screw here for the reverse play. And that spring's just smashed. So it wasn't adjusting right. I went on tape heads and asked them about this problem I was having when playing in reverse and losing one channel. And they pointed me towards this relay. What it does when you go in reverse is switches the outputs around from left to right to left, because you're not flipping the tape over. And they suggested clean the contacts. I put a little deoxin, a little piece of paper guy in there, rub it between the contacts, clean them up. And right there, some shabby solder joints there. That one's not too well in there. So even that could have been my problem. So I'm going to put it back together. Hopefully one of them will fix it. I got in here. I reflowed all these solder joints. Got this one hooked up that I broke off. And let me get a little more deoxin in there a little easier. And along with these other switches down here. And as long as I had things torn apart, also got deoxin on these other pods. On these buttons here, you can see where they've been pushed over all the years. And I got this 5000 grit sandpaper. And I tested on the bottom first where it wouldn't be done. And you can see the center one cleaned up a little more smoothly. I'll get the other ones done. I got things back together, and I'm trying a little recording right now. This is on tape. And that source. And they sound pretty close and pretty good. I got store-bought tape in. And everything is sounding and working good. I'm going to call this one done. Thanks for watching.